what happened. Because I'm not a happy girl. Let's keep it at that. I am not happy in the slightest with what happened during the appointment. Ooh, Houndmaster. Starting with the Houndmaster. So yeah, just to give a description of what happened in short, without going into too much detail. Went to the hospital on Monday after almost a 7-month wait, which was already longer than what they originally said it was going to be. And that was also after I've had experience a very long and a very painful period right before as well, which was significantly longer than it should be, and it raised some concerns from the assistant in the hospital as well. So that goes to show that it wasn't good, it wasn't normal, it wasn't what it was supposed to be. So that wasn't pleasant at all. To have a longer period, to have more pain. Oh, hello. Revenue? Revenue? Yeah, okay. So, the assistant in the hospital basically told me to call my GP to see if they could, like, speed up the process of me getting into the hospital. GP said no, you just have to wait your time out. So I was like, okay, great. You know, not what I wanted to hear. But then, like, a few days later, I got told when I was going to be in hospital, which was last Monday. So I was like, okay, you know what? It's not extremely long. I'll deal with it for now. Keep an eye on how it goes, yada yada. So I go into the hospital. My first issue that I already experienced was that it was a male gynecologist instead of a female, which I already didn't like because I do believe I specifically asked to getting a female in my initial referral. So that was fun. Then this gyno managed to not only hurt me during an exam, he would not listen to me. He would not listen to me. He drove his own narrative, and he actually stared me down to get me to say that I was okay with his plan of action. So not only do I feel violated, I still have pain from that exam. I feel like I haven't been heard. People haven't been listening to me. And again, I hate to say the word abusive, but that is what my brain also is starting to say. Like, he hurt you. He was not supposed to hurt you. He is a professional. He should know what he was doing. And in my opinion, he was not ready for the appointment. He had to ask questions, personal questions about my past as well, that were about past SA. So I think you know what I mean. And then he blatantly believed that that was the issue that I was suffering from, when the whole issue is like so big, so much bigger than just one thing. And that's what I was trying to implicate. Like, my period is bad, but not just the period, but everything around the period is bad. Everybody keeps on telling me it's bad. Everybody keeps on telling me, for instance, endometriosis is not seen on an echo, like on an echogram. The better way to find endometriosis, especially if it's also in different parts of the body, is through an MRI or a laparoscopic operation, which is something that I specifically want. And that's what I specifically put in as a request to talk about. But he immediately, and I do say immediately, looks at me and says, "Oh, we don't do laparoscopic operations anymore because they are outdated." Excuse me? They are outdated? They are the ones that for 90% shows, now I would almost say for 100% shows, if you have endometriosis or not. He sounded insecure about his own abilities. He sounded insecure about if it is endo or if it's not endo. But then again, he also would not want me to get a further examination in any way, shape, or form. No, I have to get a coil or I have to stick on the pill, which has proven did fuck all. So that is how my week went, technically. And I am disappointed, I am hurt, I am mortified, and to say the least, my opinion is men, quite honestly, men should not be in female healthcare. Men should not be specialists in female healthcare. Because frankly, they don't know what they're talking about. Like, I would say, honestly, all of the men that I had, whether that's GP, specialists, whatever, they were all wrong. Every single one of them were wrong. Every single one of them would fight me. Every single one of them would listen to what I said. Hi, Falcon. I, frankly, again, I'm putting this bluntly, me, personally, has no faith in male specialists anymore. Especially male specialists in female healthcare. So what I'm going to do, because this has been one of the hardest things as well, right? Because of the pain, because of, frankly, I would almost say being hurt during the examination, being abused during the examination. I am going to, like I said, I'm going to call my GP, which is a female, on Monday, and I'm going to blatantly say, listen, this is what happened during the appointment. This is what's been said during the appointment, during the exam. I feel violated. I feel unheard. I have no solutions to any of my questions, to any of my problems, any of my issues. I will not accept a coil or a pill or whatever as a solution. I